And now it's a throw into Everton. McDonald. Beagrie. Oh, lovely little touch by Nevin.
Interesting to see it again. A lot of referees are doing that nowadays, where they're giving the benefit to the defender. Just see if he did catch him.
Everton's best spell in the game. Nice cross, teasing in there. Drops to Beagrie. The last 5-6 minutes, Everton have definitely got into shape. John Barnes, Jan Mulvey just shoves, and legally so, Milligan off him. Skill is one thing, strength is another asset he's got. Here's Venison. Nickel. Sheedy. Nice and neat play by Sheedy on the ball. Nevin, Pat Nevin, the little Glaswegian. McCall. Sheedy to cross. And a brilliant header by Sharp. And Sharp shakes his head in wonder. And look at it again. Beautiful cross. One more time from Sheedy. Smashing header. And a brilliant hand onto it by Grobbelaar.
Yeah. Great ball by Sheedy there too. Great pace on it.
Claims for handballs, and Sheedy hits it again. This time. Speedy wants it now, he'll be offside. Staunton has to check. Ask for Burrows to come up the left. Staunton's back to support the attack again. Get it into Barnes! Oh, that's a sensational save by Neville Southall. That was Barnes at his very best, but Southall surpassed him. That's a magic save.
Yeah, beautiful ball by Staunton with plenty of pace on it, picked him off, and he's getting a volley on it. That's a fantastic save, because he really caught that Barnes, and he's only just on the 6-yard line there. Great move by Liverpool, really good play. Terrific match so far.
And how well Staunton did in that move. Hussein is up with the header, and it's Ratcliffe miscuing his header. Nickel. Watson right to the feet of Mulvey, hits them well from here. There was a deflection, but Mulvey would claim it. "16 minutes. Jan Mulvey, the Danish international. He hits the ball splendidly on either foot, but had he got a clean strike of that, it probably would have gone anyway, but it was a deflection that really beat Neville Southall.
Looked like it was Watson. I think Ratcliffe was backing up all the way. Couldn't get a good header on it, but we see it here. I think it hits Ratcliffe on the back of the heel. That's a big goal for Liverpool. They have had a good positive attitude to the game and attacking, and be more positive than Everton. So it'll be interesting now to see what Everton do. Their team is not geared to come back from a goal down. It's more geared to hold on to a goal or to stay no score. So they're going to have to put
leading a 1-0. Goal scored by Jan Mulvey. A game that has featured two super saves by Southall and Grobbelaar, and a lot of good positive play by both teams. Free kick to Everton just inside their own half, but 15 metres inside their own half, with their skipper Kevin Ratcliffe in his 28th Merseyside derby to take it. Left-footed, pumps it into the Liverpool penalty area, where the head of the Swede Hussein gets it out. Only as far as Nevin. Nevin's in, pokes it in, and Pat Nevin has scored the equaliser for Everton. Referee is back at the centre spot. Everton celebrate with their fans right on the stroke of half-time. John Giles.
Well, if we have the picture, it's a handball by Nevin. I said that's a handball by Nevin. He's taken it well. It was a knockdown, I think, by Sharp back into his path, and he stuck it home well. Nevin has been the forward most likely to do it for them, and he's done it there. But I would say, if we do see pictures later on, we've seen it here on the monitor, and I think it looks suspiciously like a handball. But Everton have done well. They've come back into the game well. They've played good football, and deserve to be back in at half-time.
The referee blows for the break. The clubs go in. What a time for Everton to get the equaliser. So Jan Mulvey, after 16 minutes, the lead for Liverpool.
It fell kindly for Pat Nevin. hint of a handball perhaps, and they were protesting, but the goal stood. And so at half-time, Nevin's goal has made it Everton 1, Liverpool 1 in this, the 144th Merseyside derby. Well, there's been a terrific atmosphere in the game so far, and Nevin's goal has certainly teed it up very nicely for an intriguing second half. And just on the edge of the 6-yard box, he slotted it past Grabelar. So we're looking forward then to that game in Anfield. We'll be going back there very shortly. A soccer story which has just come my way.
On Burrows.
So the reaction of the crowd, Jimmy, too, wasn't too good. With Beardsley on the bench, I don't think the crowd are too pleased about that substitution.
Mulvey's free kick. Hussein is up, speedy! Oh, what a way to celebrate one's first derby. David Speedy. Where was the marking?
I tell you, the angle in which this comes over, this ball, is remarkable, the way Speedy gets into the net. If you watch Southall here, he's gone to the other corner because that looks like the only angle in which Speedy can get at it, and he's completely wrong-footed. That was a beautiful header. He knew exactly what he was doing, Speedy. Look at the way the ball's coming in, the way Speedy's jumping at it. Southall has gone his way to the far corner because that looks like the angle, and he just flicks it around with his head and knocks it in the back of the net. What a goal to get at this stage of the game for Liverpool.
Wonderful goal, and Speedy hasn't been playing all that well, it's got to be said, in the match. But Jojo, what a good pro he is, never losing his concentration, and just after chipping a knock as well at the same time as Whelan. But my goodness, what a header that was. What a great free kick by Mulvey as well, another edge to his skills.
Terrific, Jim, the pace coming on at that, but usually it's a glancing on header, it's not a header you get on the goals. But Speedy is an exceptionally good header for his size. He's only 5'7", and he gets up really well, and he's a very brave player. But as you say, Jimmy, he hasn't been playing all that well. He hasn't really found his feet in the game. That might do him a bit of good. Certainly won't do him any harm.
Nevin, good ball by Nevin. Frees Eberl, the left back. And now Everton have got to do it all over again, haven't they? Here's Sharp. In comes Bigre. And easy in the end for Grobbelaar. Well, there's a lot of words written, and a lot of things said about derby matches. And goodness, this one has lived up to them. Full of fire, effort, good skills, famous players, good saves, good goals, and a sensible referee, I've got to say it as well. Pat Nevin here to Kevin Sheedy. Stuart McCall, and tidied up by Burrows. McCall's touching the ball, just not good enough in that circumstance to keep that move rolling. This man's control is superb. Barnes, Carter. Getting away from Bigre and stopped by MacDonald. Good, incisive run by Carter. McCall. Sharp. Nevin. Burrows and Staunton between them to stop him on this bitterly cold day in Liverpool.
Back on his game against Staunton, which is great to see. He played really well for Ireland the other night at left back, and today he's more like his old self. He hasn't been playing all that well, but he's more like his old self today.
Mulvey frees Barnes. Barnes plays a perfect ball to Carter, and Dave Watson was in the way. Mulvey is quite superb in this Liverpool midfield. He's hit long balls, short balls, left foot, right foot. Really magnificent. Carter's corner kick. Hussein is up for it. Away by MacDonald, just as far as Mulvey. Gives plenty of time to Burrows to hit one. And it's flicked in by Speedy. Oh, that's sensational finish. He will never, ever forget his first derby match in Liverpool.
Jim, I'm amazed at this. If you watch two players, there's two players on the line for Everton, and that's why Speedy stayed in there as it comes out. Watch this. Sheedy and somebody else is on the line, and that's why Speedy hasn't come out. It's very, very unlike Everton to do that, and that's why he's been able to stay in there. And there's Sheedy and Eberl on the goal line, which is most unusual for Everton. They always clear the box as quickly as they possibly can. Speedy stayed there, and it's only a little deflection then to knock it in the back of the net. But deflected it beautifully from a good shot by Burrows. But why Everton don't clear the box in that situation, I will never understand.
Here's Sharp. The match is 3-1. Is it to be 3-2? Graham Sharp. Eberl, oh, he never caught it at all. Well, two pieces of lethal finishing by David Speedie in his second match for Liverpool. And what a performer he is. Second match and he scored three goals.
Yeah, well, he's a very good player, Jimmy, and playing in the Liverpool side, he will get goals, but they're two exceptionally good goals to get in a very important match. Real opportunist goals, because he hasn't really, in general play, he hasn't really been on his game, but he's changed the whole course of the game for Liverpool at the moment, because towards the end of the second half, Everton were looking the better side. They were coming into the game, and without even getting a kick of the ball, hardly getting a kick of the ball in the second half, Speedy with a terrific header has made it 2-1. He's made it 3-1, which could well put the game beyond Everton's reach. But again, with Everton, I can't understand the defending for the that last goal. It's unbelievable. They're one of the quickest teams in the country, and England and Britain, for getting out and clearing the box and putting people offside.
Grobbler comes up and sharp.
Amazing. Amazing.
Corner kick on the right-hand side. Every other corner. Left, right, left, right.
This is a bit of luck here, off the line by Nicol. A good defender and a little bit of luck as well, because he got a deflection. But Everton need a break very badly to get back into this game.
Sheedy doesn't often miss cue on those, but he did then. Still Everton have possession. McDonald to Nevin, and back to McDonald. Steve Staunton, the guilty one, and a free kick to the Blues. And another chance for Sheedy's left foot to put pressure on the Liverpool defence. Carter back heads it out, hit by Milligan, and a goal kick.
Well, again, Jim, Everton haven't played badly. They've played quite well, actually.
Referee wants Everton to hurry up with it. Sheedy's cross, Hussein's clearance. And no more left at Anfield. The teams exchange handshakes. For the most part, and for nearly every part, a sporting game. And in the end, Jan Mulby there's influence on Liverpool was great. David Speedie got the goals that mattered. 3-1 in the end. A good derby, John.
Excellent game, Jimmy. Liverpool deserved to win it in the finish because they got the goals just at the right time, and they took them exceptionally well through Speedie. Really good game to watch. Good standing from both sides. A little bit unlucky.